Here's some really quick ASMR. My main goal is to get you dreamland as quickly as possible. You have been staying up far too late. I think it's time for bed. So, I'm rereading Twilight in the Year of Our Elder 2025 because is it as good or bad as I remember? Bella Swan. Why is Bella Swan a little cruel? And I get it, you know, teenager. I am an adult reading this, so I do not understand the thought process of her mom allowing her to just dip out, like go to another state for an entire semester. Like, I think that's so weird. That was chapter 1. See you next time for chapter 2. Here's some really quick ASMR. My main goal is to get you dreamland as quickly as possible. You have been staying up far too late. I think it's time for bed. So, I'm rereading Twilight in the Year of Our Elder 2025 because is it as good or bad as I remember? Bella Swan. Why is Bella Swan a little cruel? And I get it, you know, teenager. I am an adult reading this, so I do not understand the thought process of her mom allowing her to just dip out, like go to another state for an entire semester. Like, I think that's so weird. That was chapter 1. See you next time for chapter 2. So, I'm rereading Twilight in the Year of Our Elder 2025 because is it as good or bad as I remember? Bella Swan. Why is Bella Swan a little cruel? And I get it, you know, teenagers. I am an adult reading this, so I do not understand the thought process of her mom allowing her to just dip out, like go to another state for an entire semester. I think that's so weird. That was chapter 1. See you next time.
I'm trying something a little different. Could you blame me? Today starts the middle of the 4th month. We're together. Isn't that interesting? 4 whole months. And I've grown so much because of you all. Here's some really quick ASMR. I have to navigate to be mature, but I will see you after my ads. To get you. Plan as quickly as possible. You have been staying up far too late. I think it's time for bed.
So, I'm rereading Twilight in the Year of Our Elder 2025 because is it as good or bad as I remember? Bella Swan. Why is Bella Swan a little cruel? And I get it, you know, teenager. I am an adult reading this, so I do not understand the thought process of her mom allowing her to just dip out, like go to another state for an entire semester. I think that's so weird. That was chapter 1. See you next time for chapter 2.
Here's some really quick ASMR. My main goal is to get you plan as quickly as possible. You have been staying up far too late. I think it's time for bed.
So, I'm rereading Twilight in the Year of Our Elder 2025 because is it a everyone. Today I am trying to figure out what exactly happened to my fireside stuff. If you will give me a moment. I found it. Wrong beat, wrong place. Let me take you there. I had to find the correct place. You know, sometimes I get a little homesick for my desk, you know? Although there's something missing. What is it? What could it be, I wonder? Well, first of all, let me move myself over. I feel so claustrophobic in this little corner. Here, let me move me towards the middle of the screen. And there we go. Can't have Fireside Fridays without Firelight Friday. Firelight or Fireside, you know? I think whichever one kind of works. Either way, happy belated Christmas. I spent my Christmas, well, cooking. And, being very, very helpful in the kitchen. Oh, there's something else that needs to be turned on as well. I'm all a wreck today. There we go. So this way, you guys get to game in style, too. It has been so long, hasn't it? I know it was just Wednesday, but I missed you just a little bit. Thank you for your daily check-in. How was your Christmas? Did you spend it alone? Did you spend it with others? I spent my Christmas opening gifts with all the little crows. And then I went home and opened more gifts with the Grim fam. It was a lot of fun. I got a lot of fun little gifts. Here, I'll tap on one for you. First and foremost, because I haven't seen you all in a while, your ears have gotten a little dirty, so I do need to clean them, okay? Can you bear with me? Tell me about your Christmas. I spent the latter half of my Christmas. Playing a game that one of my Secret Santas got me. I was so excited. Sorry, I have to put this in your ear. Please bear with it. You have a lot of just little stuff around you, so I want to make sure that you're nice and clean for all the things that we have to do today. Have you all been liking my 2-second horror stories? I hope so. I think they're very fun to do.
I was planning on doing another one tomorrow, but I think it may be a little too much. What do you think? Although I want to try to at least do like 1 or 2 of them every day so I could get used to it. I got a little bit of wick juice stuck under my nail. Oh, I got a incense. It's vanilla flavor. It's a little incense and a little incense container, and it's shaped like a little dumpling. I swear to you. Okay, I'm getting the left ear now. And I swear to you, it is the cutest thing ever, guys. It's so cute. I've burned like 5 incense like cones already. It is the cutest darn thing ever, and I love it so very much. I wake up and I'm just so happy to smell it. I put it near my little altar, and it is the most precious thing to me so far. Of course, if you haven't seen it, I also got a little Dewey. Well, excuse me, not a little Dewey, a little Xavier, and that comes from Dewey, of course. And I absolutely adore that. Speaking of little Xavier, did you all see what happened? Did you all see the Love in Deep Space 5.0 announcement? Did you all see that? We're gonna be playing The Sims in Love in Deep Space. Are you excited? I can't wait to have Xavier clean my house for me. I feel like we should be able to have more than one of them at home. Get them to fight. Fight each other. Also, I feel like there's not enough rooms. We need like a we need a room that doesn't get much natural light for Silas. We need a dark and dingy room for when MC wants to be a little bit of a brat. We need a bigger tub for Raphael, because the tub that we have is way too small. But I think it's very cute. Alrighty. Your ears are all ready for play. Oop. Sorry about that. Just gotta... Please bear with it, guys. There we go. Oh, there's one over here. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Oh. There. See, I promise. Wasn't so bad. Now, as I promised, let's do some ASMR. What would you like to hear? You can cue it up or you can say it. Today is kind of a chill stream day, so. Anyway, I'll go on my other diatribe, I guess. So during the stream, they revealed a new set of cards, and it was nice. Like, I finally got to see Space Jedi Xavier, and there were a couple of other cards that interest me. The Silas one was good. I really love Raphael in the assassin garb. I love that. We're not even going to talk about the Siscon. I know that all of the Caleb girlies that really like that attribute of him, like the kind of Gigi Meme type thing, I know they were so excited for that. But I am not such a person. I honestly prefer him as your childhood friend and nothing more. It's why he's not unlocked for me. Despite the time that I have played. What else? I'm really excited for the housing. They're giving away 1,000 items for free, so I'm assuming you'll have to buy more items for your home later on. And it's not like a standard 2D home, it's fully 3D. It looks like The Sims 4, so that's what they were doing. And on top of that, we get some story content. Isn't that fun? I think that's fun. There was something in that ear that I just didn't like. I guess we should do it to the other side, huh? There we are. Either way, I hope you're doing well. Would you like me to rub your ears? It's been a hard month, December is also very difficult, isn't it? It feels like everything. You have to do a lot for other people, and you can't really be selfish this month, but right now I ask you to be a little selfish. It's okay to be a little selfish once in a while. Not everything has to be about altruism. You should do things that are best for you, okay? Not all the time for everyone else. I don't mean transactionally, but I think you can avoid a couple of days. You can have a day or two to yourself, I think. As you can probably hear, I'm still a little bit unwell. Still a little under the weather. But life goes on. You still need to show up to work every day. And just like that, I need to show up for you guys. In a way, a content creator isn't allowed to be selfish, because you expect me here every day, and I intend to deliver. The best part about, well, being a soft-spoken VTuber, I guess. Maybe a calming voice VTuber, I guess is a better phrase. I get to pamper you, and you get to relax and fall asleep. And honestly, if you fall asleep to any of my broadcasts, I just want to say this, right? In case it wasn't clear. I think that is the biggest honor possible. So if you're tired and you need to rest, just sleep. That's all I want you to do anyway. Sleep. mm. Hmm.
Huh. Oh. Sorry about that. Does that sound better or worse? I wonder. I can't really tell what you're hearing. Huh. I think... Hold on one second. I think our filters are being mean. Let's take some off. There we go. It's very frustrating. Especially when I'm giving quality ASMR. I don't like that very much. Here, let me turn this back off. Sorry, there's going to be a sharp noise. I hope you're prepared for it. There you go. Oh! I'll just have to cover your ears gently, so this way you don't have to hear the noise outside. But now you can hear everything. Did you maybe want to try one of the Christmas presents that I had gotten? Did you? Of course. Well, so Real Girls went ahead and got me a pair of gloves for you guys. Now, my hands are quite small, so I can't fit these entirely. They're a little too big for me. I need a size small glove. You get to hear my old bones crack. Do these gloves sound like wonderful necklaces? Let me stop toying around. Maybe I could try to pick something up. Here, let me pick up a bottle. Guess that's only on one side, huh? Let's try the other. Oh. Just a second. My tracking is undeniably really good. Oh, let me tell you what I got for Christmas this year. Excuse me. I got
a little savior figurine. I got some gloves, thank you. I got a bunny shiesty. It's so cute. I love it so much, but you guys will never see it. Let's see, what else did I get for Christmas? I got a bunch of games from my Secret Santa. There we go. A whole bunch of games from my Secret Santa. And maybe I'll play a couple of them for you. Maybe. Let's see, what else? I got, let's see, a new comforter and some pillows. They were so nice and soft. I actually use them every day now. Did you know that if you want better skin on your face, you need to change your pillowcase regularly? And if you're like me and you have 4C hair, you should probably be using a silk pillowcase, in addition to your bonnet, of course. Bonnets are nice and comfy. Oh, how does it feel when I cut my ears? Cupping sounds nice. Let's do a little bit more cupping. Sometimes I'd like to imagine that someone is cupping my ears gently. My ears are quite big, you see, just like a bat's. And I can hear a lot. It's not just about vampire hearing. It's, my ears are a little bigger than, So, I have to make sure that certain sounds are drowned out. You don't know. My little hand is swimming in these gloves. I hope they get the point across. I hope they feel nice and warm, and I feel like I'm cradling your head. There we are. Oh, looks like I've received some message. Some missive. Oh, give me just a second. I have to find my Discord. I've received some missive. Yes. What is happening?
Oh, thank you. We're just relaxing today. I found out recently that the set of stickers that I was selling in Very Social Animal, a kind of social group I'm a part of, the stickers had come in and I had received a set of my own stickers that I had designed, and I felt so, I would say, powerful. Like, oh my goodness, here's something that I have designed. They are too cute. Oh, they are really cute, and I actually really like them. Will I be willing to sell them again? I'm not really sure, honestly. They are a little, I'm not sure if I'd go to the same seller, but maybe I could use Streamlabs because, yeah. I'm thinking that I didn't do a Christmas thing this year, so I'll have to find something to compensate instead. Maybe you all can forgive me this year, and I promise to do something a little extra special next year, okay? Forgive me, all of the cooking and stuff took it out of me. Oh man. Looks like there's an ad getting ready to start, but don't worry, you aren't missing out on much. We're just talking. Here, let me apply some lotion to you. This is petroleum jelly. My lotion is actually vanilla scented, the lotion that I use. It's very vanilla-y. I really, really like it. It's like cashmere vanilla. My favorite. Oh, I keep smacking you around. What an awful guest I am. Looks like we may need a little more. There we go. And the other side. I would not dare touch your ears like this. My hands are all nice and shiny, just as they should be, mind you. I hope you're enjoying the massage. Just as a gentle reminder, ads are going to start 2 minutes and 13 seconds from when I just said that.
Do you all like to get the webbed part of your fingers? You know, the little webs in between your fingers? I always find that area so interesting to touch. Even though I am undead and, you know, my skin is sometimes like paper if I forget to feed. It is a very wonderful occasion. You know, one of the best parts about being undead is that normal things don't really affect you as much. So, let's say I get swept out to sea and I'm forced to, well, be without for a while. Maybe my boat capsizes or breaks apart into little debris. I simply just need to sink to the bottom of the ocean, nice and slow, and just gently walk my way home. I'll be very thirsty, but as long as I surface during the nighttime, I think I shall be okay. The sun is very powerful, as long as I think I have a covering of some kind. But your Grim has lived for a really long time. I can bear some sunlight. Oh, speaking of vampires, right? I recently came across a review for the Vampires the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. And apparently it is that bad. I had no idea it was that terrible. Did you all know? I didn't. I had no idea. Let me tell you, if you don't mind, or if you don't want spoilers about certain aspects of the story, but it's not even the same game in a way. It's just a lame facsimile, really. And I think what hurts the most is that the visual style is good. Like, visually, it's a beautiful game. You know, the characters look nice. I did notice something. Just noticing something, I noticed that the black women NPCs were evil. Like, both of the black women NPCs were evil, and I did not like that. I think there was another black woman. I couldn't assess their gender, so I'm going to assume they are not a lady, and I'm going to put them under non-binary, which means they fit both, so maybe it's 3 black women, but there were only 3 black women, and they were all negatively aligned. I didn't like that at all. I thought that was a little strange to me. Yeah, I don't like casting the marginalized people as bad. The ultimate bad guy was this Sabat woman, but I liked that. I liked the idea of diablerie and stuff like that. But, and in case you guys don't know, diablerie is when you essentially you kill a vampire by drinking their blood completely. You drain them of all their blood. And what diablerie does is it stains your soul. It stains your soul so deep that you no longer, like, you don't really For example, any type of half-prince, any type of princely person will be able to see the stain on your soul. And because of that stain on your soul, because of that stain on your soul, you're often kicked out of things, and you're kind of forced to be with the other kind of radical Sabbat members. But welcome back, everyone. Because of that, though, I actually didn't mind it entirely. Oh, let me see what that notification was, because I can't see anything because I'm blind. Welcome in. Is that a knife? Thank you for following, or rather, thank you for joining the library, Paradoxica. Haxor Bunny 120. But it was very saddening to me. You play as an elder vampire, and it wasn't a good time, honestly. Like, to be completely honest, it felt like, if you know what an elder vampire is capable of, like, even I wouldn't be able to withstand, well, me in my regular state, even I would not be able to withstand a elder vampire. An elder vampire moves through perception. They exist on a different level of vampirism. Celerity, vision, dominance. These are things that mean nothing to an elder, because they are all of these things and more. They are so much more. For example, if you were to, I guess, try to diablerize an elder, your will would have to be stronger than an elder vampire, a person who has lived thousands of lives, thousands of lives just to survive. There is an elder that I know of, and don't tell anyone I told you this, okay? But there is an elder I know of. He's older, like I'm talking Mesopotamia older. And he said, a young thin blood. A thin blood is someone who was just born, but their blood level isn't really strong enough for them to pick a clan, or for them to even be adopted by a clan. So, this little thin blood thought he was going to join the Sabbat and diablerize my friend. So, it's the middle of the night. Now, my friend had already heard this young whelp's thoughts. The middle of the night in an alley. I'm not sure which city it was. I forget the tale. I forget where exactly it was. But it's not important. It was snowing. The young whelp tells the elder that he needs him to relax. Similar situation as to what you're in right now. The young whelp liked to do favors for the Ancient One. So the elder sat, fully aware of what he was trying to do. And then the whelp latched on, like a baby, latched on to neck, and began to drain. The elder describes it as with most things involving the embrace, the kiss, euphoria. Gentle euphoria, of course. Elder blood is different. It's potent. It's like all of your favorite drinks combined into one. It's addictive. It's delicious. Sorry, I found myself drooling a little bit. Once you have a taste of it, you can't stop. But of course, the young whelp wasn't willing to stop. They didn't want to. They had heard from friends that if they ate, if they conquered this person's will, then they could have this body. They could be an ancient. So they tried it, little by little. They latched on even closer, draping arms over shoulders. Things progressed, if you understand my meaning. And then it became a battle of wills. All by design, of course. The elder knew exactly what was happening. And just as the little one began to creep in, he was met with like a solid wall of force. His mind blankening as he constantly hit against a wall again and again and again and again. The elder simply smiled and said, "You have lived 25 years of your life, going here and there. You have lived 2 years of your life as a vampire." The whelp's eyes go wide. How was it that he was speaking to him in his mind? He should have been knocked out. He should have been dead with the amount of blood that he has been taking. But this is elder blood after all. It's thicker, more potent. He unlatches from the elder. The elder simply looks at him, and his face runs cold. He says, "Never do that again." And he simply leaves it at that. I do not know what happened to the young whelp, as drinking that much elder blood is not good for anyone that young into their teeth. Do you know that depending on the age of vampire, you may, and I mean you may, receive some, I guess, transient power from the elder. Just a little bit, though. But this was not a small infusion of blood. It was a lot. In a way, I guess the elder helped the young one. They are a Tremere now. because the elders are Tremere, and because they drank, I guess, a person's worth of blood. How generous my friend is. I love telling these little stories to you all. Yes. But the game was terrible, darlings. Much better to play the earlier one. Play the original. Play something else. Play something until Larian finally buys the property one day. Let's do some brief combing. It's light, right? Your hair has gotten a lot longer. Let's see what I can do about that, huh? Where are my scissors? Huh. No, that is a razor. I don't think we need that now, do we? Unless you're thirsty. Although, I don't think I would advise drinking my blood. My blood is very different than average vampire's blood. The best part about my blood to other vampires, it's toxic. To humans, well, it's different. Some say the kiss, when you're, getting kissed, it's euphoric. My kiss is the same, my kiss is the same, but ugh, that hurts. But it's more like, have you ever had spiced, I guess you could call it like a spiced cider type? It's sweet. I've heard. I've never really tasted it myself. To me, it tastes just like blood, but, what I experience as blood. But to humans, I've heard spicy, I've heard sweet, I've heard, confusing. Now, mind you, I've been around for a very long time. But, in vampire teeth years, where would that put me? Let's see. I have existed in the library for 3 millennia. I'm not sure where that puts me in the elder chart, but I guess I'm a pretty young elder. I don't have that decanter taste yet. She's gotta cook a little bit longer. She's gotta hag max. For Forgive me, a little joke. Let's do some more ASMR, shall we? This little squishy thing is so comfortable in my hand. I'm sure this sounds delightful. I was actually thinking about buying another one of these. I actually broke one of these, you know. There's a short on my channel, if you haven't seen it yet, where I broke one of these in the middle of the stream. Just one of the little things that had happened to me live. You all are so wonderful. Quiet, too. I think I was squeezing a little too hard and it just bursted. Either way, welcome in. I hope you're enjoying today's programming. A warm and cozy fire. The outside roaring, silent. One day, one of these days, I can kidnap you again. I know how much you all enjoyed being in my basement for a couple of days. And this time, I'll have lots of little extra things for you. Oh. Maybe a scream button. Would you guys like a scream button for the next time you're in the basement? Maybe Oh, that's right. So you also are probably wondering what happened to your present, right? Well, your present is still being made. I'm still working on the, artwork for it. The animation didn't look as good as I wanted it to for your present. But don't worry, I'll finish it up in the week. And you will see it on Wednesday, as your Grim needs to have a day to herself this holiday season. I know how much you all love your SCPs, but I do need a break. A small one, a teeny tiny small one. Hopefully you can afford this to me. And I promise I'll make it worth your while. I think today, after stream, I'm going to cut some lamb really, really thin and have that on with an egg in some ramen. Call it, and I'll put some eat some corn. One of the best things about being in the library paradoxica is that you can eat human food here. It's kind of why we get a lot of vampire visitors. Just like me, they can eat again. And let me tell you, a year of eating just blood, just a straight liquid diet, will make you want to do crazy things. Genuinely crazy things. Just to eat food again. Ugh. The most delicious burger you've ever had. Juicy. Crunchy, crunchy bacon. Decadent. Fries. Pickles. Lettuce, tomato on a nice bun. Not like a regular bun. I want a brioche bun. The fries need to be hot out of that fryer. With a little bit of salt on them. Not too much salt. And maybe a little bit of Duke's mayo. I can't stand Heinz. Excuse me. Oh. Not me existing with a head full of sawdust and literally forgetting that it's A's birthday until now. Oh no. Did it just become their birthday? Oh wow. Did you get them a present of some kind? Oh, the television still works, by the way. Just in case you wanted to play along. Nope, I definitely didn't have any money for that. Well, I mean, you have markers and stuff. I'm sure you can create something for them that they will love. Even if it's something like papercraft, like a bunch of hearts that you like sewed together. Of all the little things that you like about them. And you folded them up and sent them in the mail. So this way, if they ever fear that you falter, it will be there looking at them. Money isn't everything, but it certainly helps. Let me see. What other gifts can you do? I would say serenading in the park. That's a nice one. I like that one. It's been a while since anyone has serenaded me in the park. When I was human, it happened often. But that was a long, long time ago. And there were just rail cars. And the actual cars nowadays were loud and very poppy. Pop, 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 pop. Constantly. It was constantly. Lots of angry machinery. A little less, I felt it was a little bit more romantic, as things were a lot cheaper then. It was streetlights, mostly. Shops closed at maybe 8 or 9. There was an old little joint down the way where you could go and sit and listen to a band play if you were comfortable. And this was when I was first turned. They were playing loud enough that if you sat out back, you'd be able to hear them play. And it was blissful. When all you hear is the beast raging in your head, music is all that kind of ties you together. Do you know something funny about vampirism? When you're turned initially, your sire is supposed to kind of show you the way of the world. But when I was turned, my sire died. My sire was killed. Violently. She was not a very good person. And I didn't like her very much. So I was not bereaved when she died. But what I will say is that I would have enjoyed the idea of starting with a little bit of familial touch. And usually, depending on the axis of which you were turned, sometimes the vampirism doesn't stick. Did you know that can happen? Did you know? That's right. Vampirism has a 75% chance. 75% chance to stick. And if it doesn't, you become a ghoul. Not a Google, but a ghoul for life. The subtitle. You become a ghoul for life, and you are a forever thrall. And that's what you wanted. But, of course, I always keep a knife or something on me. I was a, spunky little reporter rather a spunky little detective reporter thing that was always ready to tell a story. Always into doing things. And I loved the idea of just going my own way despite danger. In fact, it was my own, I guess, devices that led me to that alleyway that night. And then I encountered some sort of alleyway ripper, which frankly turned me into mincemeat, but died in the process. Oh, a funny thing is, though, a funny thing about killing your sire, right? You no longer have the telepathic connection with them because they're dead. I simply shoved her out into the sun. Oh, I forgot about this. Ads are getting ready to start in 1 minute and 40 seconds. But I simply just pushed her into the sun, just to light. She burned like a crisp set aflame, a pyre of her own hubris. A terrible person. As for myself, I ran. But that is a story for another day. A day that's a little less depressing. Let's get some crinklies in there. Thing I like to do for my donut pot is I'd like to be able to do a sleeping stream for you guys, so you all can hear me gently sleep. Oh, just a moment. Sorry about that. Ooh, I just had an idea. What about a... Well, you both play the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV, right? So, why not organize a little shindig there? A little party just for you two. You can decorate it however you like. Light it pretty. Go from place to place, exploring different areas, taking lots of cute pictures, and being a lovely couple that way. I think that would be nice. He doesn't really play anymore. Oh no. Well, maybe you could start a new adventure in some other game. maybe a game that you both like to play. She says she hasn't quit, but she never wants to log in to do more, to step into her house. I feel bad. I do that all the time, honestly. Dawntrail was such a... I don't know. It just wasn't great to me. I need to finish playing the patch quests. People are telling me that the patch quests are really good and that I should come back just to play them. Shall I clean your ears a little? Will you let me? I skipped all the store, so for the recent quests I can't really say. Personally, I skipped all the story. Oh, well, I don't really like to skip the story in that. Welcome back, everyone. I'm doing a brief little massage of your ears. Just... oh, sorry about that. I'm so clumsy today. I don't know, I just didn't find that same kind of love that I found in Endwalker into Dawntrail. It didn't really feel as good. But Endwalker was the end of a really satisfying end of a wonderful story. It felt so good to play. Shadowbringers was amazing. It was truly wonderful. And now... yeah. So that means this next expansion is supposed to be the Heaven's Ward of the, will be the, like, Heaven's Ward of the, story, where we get to experience a brand new culture, something that we haven't had before. I hope it feels that way. Do you like this in your ears? It's kind of lewd, isn't it? The motion. There's so many like little dangly parts on this thing. Yeah. I really hope it improves everything, honestly. I really, really hope it does, because it would be nice to be able to play the game. The Christmas event is kind of cute, by the way. I need to do it. Probably won't do it today. I wanna play a little bit of another game that I've been looking forward to. Just for me. I'm a little selfish. Just like I said earlier, everyone should be a little bit selfish. It's the holiday season. Nobody should be, forcing themselves to do things that they don't really want to do. Be selfish. Be bold. Be brave. Do whatever it is you want to do. Be magnanimous. Be bold. Don't hurt anyone, but do as you wish when you wish. And I think you'll be okay. Oh no. Seems like your ears are a little messy now. Here. Can you hear that? Oof, sorry about that. Just a second. There we go. There's another big hair here. I was thinking about more things that we could do content for you guys. More little silly things. I was thinking that we could probably do some ASMR in peril. Kind of like the dungeon scene, but a little bit more intimate. Well, I guess the dungeon scene is pretty intimate, It's just you, me, and the dungeon. But something even more intimate. Maybe like a confined space or something. Honestly, I want to hear what you think. I was also thinking about donning my old OL gear, office lady. There's a new side job, little side hustle. An old factory, an old acquaintance of mine is going out of town and they still need a CEO. And unfortunately, I have stake in their company. Like a dummy, I decided to help 1 year, and one thing led to another, and I'm the stand-in CEO for the day. Ugh. Would you like that type of scenario? You don't have to say yes or no right now. We can take care of it another day if you like. I just want to make sure that you guys are having fun. and enjoying your time at the library, Paradoxica. Of course, we'll be doing more readings next year. That's one of my main goals, is to make sure you guys are ecstatic about reading. Let me blow on your ears a little bit to let the serum dry, okay? Give me a second. I need to flip you around so I can dry the back of your ears, okay? It's gonna feel a little weird. Hold on. There we go. I'm behind you. Does it sound weird that I'm back here? I hope not. I've been back here before. Here. Always need to make sure that your ears are clean, you know. Have you been washing behind your ears? It doesn't look like it. Your ears are so cute. I guess we've entered the whispering portion. Do you like it when I talk softly, or do you like it when I whisper? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Your ears are so nice and soft. I really do appreciate them. you going, Mr. Microphone? Where are you going? Are you trying to run away from me? Do you not like me anymore? Oh, I know what to say. Are you trying to run away? I love it when visual novels do that. When, like, you were dating a yandere and you get a knock on the door and you know, you hear the conversation. It's like, Senpai, I've waited so long to confess my love to you. And I've even brought some chocolates for you. And then you open up the door and nobody's there. And then you close it. Just. And you're kind of standing there bewildered. And then you hear, "Did you want to try my chocolates? They're delicious." And so you turn and you see her there holding chocolates. Now, depending on what kind of yandere this is, maybe she was so kind as to put a fingernail of yours in each one, maybe a toenail, maybe a bit of your clothing that she liked. Maybe it's just a small bit of her hair, minced up really, really thin to resemble nuts. Because she knows that you're allergic. She feeds them to you one by one. This one was when I went to the beach with you. Do you remember? This one was when I saw you that one day when you were talking to that freshman. That kind of stuff. But that's not very Christmassy, is it? That's not very Christmassy. What would you like to hear for Christmas, maybe? Ah, let me tell you a Christmas tale. Once, there was a little mouse. They lived under the floorboards, and they had a small little family. Now their family was so beautiful. Husband and 3 little ones, all with different names. The mother mouse said to the little ones that they were not allowed to go out into the home unless everything was still. So still that you could hear a pin drop. Dot. Mary and David, 3 little nice children, all snuggled up in bed. The mother and the father mouse, too, scurried off to their room so they could get some sleep. They heard the thump, thump, thump of someone walking overhead. But this was different. The shoe felt heavier, not like the little family that lived above them. The little children scampered up and said it must have been Santa. They and they ran to their parents, nipping at their heels. Mother, father, it must be Santa. It must be. Who else could it be? But I don't think it was the Santa they were looking for. The mouse family crawled out from their little floorboard, pushing the nail to the side, and one by one they came out into the house. The floor was sticky, like he had left some candy cane residue. The children were elated, but the parents horrified. They rounded the bend to the living room, and there, just there, presents all wrapped immaculate for little children to come and see. Then, of course, there were 3 little presents just for the little ones themselves. Dot rushed over to her present, and of course, on the present, there was a little dot. So they gave it a little shake. A little shake, just a little. Shake, shake, shake. And when they did, they heard just a little whimper. They opened the little bow, the smallest little bow that they could find. They opened it up, and inside was a little ladybug. And Dot was so happy that they named the little ladybug Lady. David was next. Now David was a naughty little boy, but he did care about his family and was trying very hard. So he opened his gift, and it was a little thimble hat, just what he wanted for Christmas. Next was Mary. Now Mary wanted a doll more than anything in the world, but she did not see a present for her. Well, at least a present that was her size. She wanted a big doll. She begged, she cried, she bargained, and her parents said, "Well, Mary, this is your gift." And there was a doll. There was a large-shaped present there, next to one of the bigger ones for the human children. Mary looked at her parents, confused, for she was the eldest and knew that, well, Santa Claus could not be real, but this was different. It did not smell like cloth or anything like that. It didn't even smell wooden. So the rat family got to work opening the big present that had Mary's little name on it. They chewed through wrapping paper and bow until the gift was unveiled. A beautiful doll with lifelike skin. Her ringlet curls were so beautiful. They looked almost real. In fact, she looked eerily similar to the girl that lived in this house. Mary went up to the little face of the doll and wept, for she was so happy. But when she did, she felt a gust of air. Mary, shocked, skittered down to her parents, and her parents quickly quickly went up to the face of the living doll. The doll's eyes were hollow, filled with glass teeth. What teeth? All replaced with veneers in a perfect little bite-sized mold. Ears changed. They could hear the little frantic squeaks of the mice. The parental mice told the children to go back into their little hovels. Mary took her brother and sister back into the little floorboard, and the parental mice scurried as fast as they could to the parents' room, maybe to wake them, maybe to save them for all that they have done for them. But it was too late. The sticky liquid was already all over the floor. And they too had become dolls. Now that's a Christmas story. It looks like ads are coming in soon. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Oh, I got something. Would you like to hear it? Oh, oop, wrong finger. Now, mind you, these are a little small on me. Rather, these are a little big on me because my hands are unnaturally small. But I'm happy to say that yes, I did receive my gift. They are very comfortable, but they are quite big. My dainty fingers are swimming in these gloves. I'll have to get some nails so I can use them more comfortably. Honestly, I think I prefer them this way. I hope you all have been enjoying stream today. Just with me telling little stories. Oh, it also looks like ads are getting ready to start in 2 minutes and 53 seconds. So, consider becoming a resident of the Library Paradoxica permanently by becoming a ghoul. You get a fun role where you can directly ask me for things in the ghoul chat in my Discord. And, you also get to see more of me, especially when I get to sit in my office. But where are my manners? Thank you so much for this gift. I love them terribly. They are so nice and warm too. And that's coming from me, who's like ice cold. I feel like a little ice box. A wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you. You can actually hear my old bones cracking, can't you? What's next on the agenda? Well, obviously you can see that Robo Crow is not here, but that's okay. He should be here on Wednesday, which is my next stream day, because I'm taking Sunday off so I can rest. Even your Grim needs to rest a little bit. For my nephew's Christmas, the PS5s, they screamed when they opened it up, crying and hugging me. Oh, that is so cute. I'm sure you are best uncle number one. Look at you. You've given them a lovely childhood memory. Oh, let me tell you a story. Another one. I know, I have plenty of stories. I'm a librarian. Sue me. But let me tell you another story. This one's a little bit more true to life, but now I'm being forced to play Fortnite with Listen, I actually really like the Lego one. The Lego, I like that one. That's a good one. I like that one a lot. So when I was younger, Grim's dad, he had gotten me the standard DS a long time ago. And this was the point when the 3DS had been kind of phased out. Sorry, the DS had started to phase out and it was kind of going into the 3DS. And my favorite game at the time was Professor Layton. And I really wanted to play the new ones. I wanted to play Azran Legacy. I wanted to play the new one with Phoenix Wright as well. That one is really good. I almost got to the end of that one. I never finished it, but besides the point. I really wanted a 3DS. So I sold a whole bunch of games to GameStop because the person I was seeing and a couple of my friends were GameStop employees, including myself at some point. I was also a GameStop employee for a little bit. But I never got enough. I didn't get enough to get the capital. I didn't get enough money for it. So, on Christmas Day, my dad smiles at me and he hands me a square-shaped package. And I looked at him and I said, "What is this?" And he says, "It's something you've been wanting." And I look at him and I open it up. You know, taking my time, opening it up. It's a red 3DS, red and black. The one I wanted, the one I was willing to sell all of my game collection for. And I bawled. I cried so hard. I felt so loved in that moment. It was just he got me good. I need to give him a call before the holiday's over, or else, you know, I'm a terrible daughter. Oh my gosh. I'm all snap, crackle, and poppy. But, you know, that's the joy of being a hag. You just kind of snap, crackle, and pop everywhere. sound like Rice Krispies whenever I flex my fingers. Just Rice Krispie treat librarian. Exactly. I'm Rice Krispies and marshmallow. It's true. I am 80% marshmallow, you know. Not really. Do not eat me. I promise I do not taste very good. Alrighty, that's enough of that. You are making me hungry, Grim. I'm hungry, so everybody's gonna be hungry today. Oh. But yes, as I said, for a little bit of housekeeping, Sunday I will be absent. I will be relaxing, taking my time, and enjoying the holiday with my family. We've already done Christmas, but I like to spend a little bit more time with them. It doesn't taste very good. I don't taste very good. I don't know. It's something that I don't know. Sounds like something a snack would say. I am a bit of a snack. Although I would say I'm a bit of a meal, but 4 courses and an appetizer. I almost growled there. 4 courses and an appetizer. Growl. Do you remember that section of the 2000s where like girls would just go rar? Do you remember that? Just rar. Rar XD. Whisper. I've wanted to do I'm gonna get with the scriptwriter and ask if they can write me like a yandere scene girl script. I had a shirt with a green T-Rex that said "Roar means I love you" and "dinosaur." Yes! I had so much Happy Bunny stuff. Oh my god, I loved Happy Bunny. I was just a baby, but I remember, lol. I also remember when girls tattooed a little mustache on their finger. Oh my gosh, the little mustache finger. So much Happy Bunny. Yes, I had a t-shirt. I had the vanity license plates. The little mustache tattoo. I still want my kingdom key on my arm so I can take my little brother everywhere. But, I would love to get like a, just one of those silly, I would love to get like Domo-kun. Do y'all remember Domo? Domo? I want to get like one of those. I loved Domo-kun. He was so cute back then. Think like an even cuter, I hate to say Labubu, but like think even cuter than that, honestly. Domo-kun was the best. Like, they got to the point where, I don't want to say they were rivaling Hello Kitty, but it was like Hello Kitty and Domo-kun. Like, it was a lot of that stuff. And, it was a good time. Afro-Can was cute too. Just all the cute little mascots from back then, man. Um, do speaking of mascots, like that just reminded me of Happy Tree Friends. Do you remember Happy Tree? Oh my goodness, Happy Tree Friends was such a trip back then. Oh man, the animation was so crazy. I was just typing Happy Tree Friends. Yes, Happy Tree Friends was a trip, just a trip. I would watch it in the middle of student lab, thinking that I was so edgy. I was like the edgiest girl ever in middle school. Like, I'm so unbothered by this. This doesn't bother me. Yes, Emily the Strange and Gloomy Bear. There was a guy that I really, really liked that got me an Emily the Strange magnet. Like, I adored this guy. But he didn't like me like that, I think. Gloomy Bear, I think, is still around. I have a Gloomy Bear ramen bowl, but it's missing its chopsticks and spoon. Oh, darn. Ah, that sounds so nice, man. There were the, okay, this one's a little bit more niche. It was like a doll series that was like pitiful or something. I don't remember the name of the doll series, but it's a doll series. Okay, maybe I can ask you guys, but help me find this old doll series. But it was a bunch of old dolls, and they were horrifically mangled, but they looked really, really cute. I don't remember, and they were dolls. Like, they were fashion dolls. I used to see them all the time on MySpace. I don't remember their names. They reminded me of the My Chemical Romance 3 Cheers for Revenge cover. They reminded me of that. It's time for me to put on some caramel pudding. So I'm using CNP Laboratories Propolis Jelly Lipsarin caramel pudding today. The reason why I say this is because I believe that all of the lip brands should start doing stuff like this, where I don't remember what those dolls are called. Right, they're so like they like scratch the edge of my brain. I don't remember. I know that Plushy Dreadfuls are American McGee's, but these were fashion dolls. They were smaller than like Dolphies and Fairies, and I don't think they were ball jointed. But yeah. Speaking of ball jointed dolls, Little Miss No Name. Hold on, let me take a look. Hold on. Let me see. These look familiar. No, they were a little, they were definitely smaller. Like Susie or Susie Sad Eyes. Like, I don't think they were like Misfortune or something. Little Misfortunes. Like it kind of had the same naming convention. No, that's not the thing. Doll line from Pixel Chic, Babysitter, Teen Trends, Secret Chanel, Secret Central, Polly Pocket. Oh my goodness. This website has like a huge deep dive. What's her face? I remember What's her face. Oh my god. Live. Here, give me a second, guys, so you guys can see this. We're gonna take a brief detour so you all can see what I'm looking at. I think after this we'll call it a day. Gotta dance, girls. In style. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's the Diva Stars. Oh my good. Diva Stars was so cute. I think I had this one. Oh my goodness, if you had one of these right here, a hit clips, if you had one of those, you were the talk of the block. Like, everybody wanted one of these. Everybody wanted one of these. Betty Spaghetti! Oh my goodness, I loved her. Betty Spaghetti was so cute. Ugh. Yeah, Polly Pocket. Polly Pocket was above. Yeah, I had a Betty Spaghetti too. My scene. You know what I mean? It's my scene. My bling bling. Hold on. Let me see. Like, maybe it's like a goth doll line. Wait, hold on. Is it Living Dead dolls? Hold on. Oh, wait. I think these are it right here. They look like fairies, though. Hold on. Living Dead dolls. We're doing a little Yes, this is it. Oh my goodness. Yep, these are the ones. These were the ones that I absolutely wanted. I accept. Get the fuck out of here. I loved these so much. Yeah. Maggot variant? What? Aww. Oh, I see. I get it now. I understand. I see why she is called the maggot variant. She is very cute. Look at her. She's just sitting there minding her own business. She's so cute. Aww. This is a pencil sharpener? That does not look very good. That makes me very uncomfortable. Let's do something else instead. Vesper. Aww. What a cutie patootie. Oh wow, 2018, huh? Oh, she is so cute. Let me read it and whisper it to you guys. Something is aflutter this Halloween season. Celebrate Halloween 2018 with the Living Dead dolls Vesper. Vesper, translating to evening in archaic Latin, incarnates Halloween and is ready for a night of trick-or-treating with her bat-inspired sweatshirt, detailed with bat ears on the hood and bat wings attached to her sleeves. Her look is complete with the Living Dead Dolls Halloween 2018 logo. Vesper features two-toned rooted hair, a jack-o'-lantern candy pail that she can hold, and striped stockings that match her ensemble. Vesper stands 10 inches tall and features 5 points of articulation. She's packaged in a traditional Living Dead doll's coffin, perfect for display. I loved these dolls. I have always wanted one, but well, oop, sorry, there isn't, I don't think there's one that matches my complexion, so I usually tend to buy things that are at least one. Oh, there's a frozen one. Oh, look at her. She's so cute. Ugh. Oh man, what a cutie patootie. I genuinely hope this person that makes these isn't a bad person. Like, I hope that they're a good person. Aw, this is Damien. Oh, that is so cute. Ugh. Ah, I love my childhood. Well, I'm glad we figured it out. Let's do a little bit of ASMR. Maybe not to this, huh? He's a little scary, isn't he? so nice to have you here on this day after Christmas. I always find the Christmas time so nebulous. It's kind of like an in-between time. All your bygones become bygones. You forget everything. Even if something's wrong, you just kind of forget it. Time slips away from you little by little. And it's kind of nice. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. We didn't get to watch the Polar Express this year. Maybe that's oh, sorry. We didn't get to watch the Polar Express this year, which is, frankly, I think it's my fault. But I feel like we should at some point. It's kind of like a family tradition. We all cozy up into the living room, put on our PJs that we inevitably got for Christmas. I hilariously did not get any PJs this Christmas. I'm feeling a little left out, but it's fine. I got a comforter. I can wrap myself in the comforter, go down the stairs, and cozy up in the living room with some really boozy hot chocolate with lots of marshmallows and whipped cream, and watch the Polar Express as a family. Like, I'm talking 1/5 hot chocolate, 2/3 Bailey's Everclear. Bailey's, some sort of like hard whiskey amaretto, and then like a sprinkling of hot chocolate on top. Oh, have you all tried drinking chocolate before? Like actual drinking chocolate. It's some of my favorite. One thing I like to do for a partner of mine is I'd used to double boil some actual chocolate, so chocolate that I really, really liked. I would double boil it for them. I would melt it down, and then I would slowly mix in the milk, the Baileys, and then I would put it to steam in my little teapot. And then I'd stick a little, a roll of cinnamon in there, and some clove, and I let it sit and steam, and then I'd pour some hot chocolate. The cleanup was a little bit of work, but the result was amazing. It was so nice and tasty. The warmest of warm. For me, though, I like to add just a little bit of absinthe in mine. I like the taste of black licorice, so sue me. But I have, and I love it. Ah, yes. See, drinking chocolate is the way. Drinking chocolate is so good. It's like smooth. I always get irrationally angry whenever I see Swiss Miss with water Oh, it makes me so mad. I'm like, you don't have any milk? Put some milk in there. Please, put some milk in there. Ah. Whew, it makes me a little heated. But that's okay. Either way, I hope you all are enjoying your holidays and that they're jolly and bright. And unfortunately, due to global warming, they probably will not be white. And current AI usage, too. But I digress. Let us find someone to share the love with. Find someone to cozy up next to as the fire dies down. As I said before, I will be away this Sunday. I will be away this Sunday. If I choose to decide to come back, don't worry, I will. Let you all know. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to ask you all just a weird question. Do you watch your stream vertically? Do you watch my stream vertically? I was wondering if I could do that. It's news for 5 minutes, please. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go. Bother. Let's go bother. Let me see. Let's go bother. Bleh. Let's go bother mostly harmless obelisk. It looks like he's exploring some reverse 1999. A really fun game, honestly. And it looks like he's really in the weeds. Let's go ahead and give him a surprise for Christmas' sake. Thank you all so much for coming today. And I hope you all have a wonderful holiday. And I will see you soon. Oh, and you know, hold on. Let me give you some holiday kisses since you're leaving in a few seconds. Mwah. There you are, your holiday kisses. Have a good night and happy holidays.